You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
We kick off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a live look at the Phoebe Sumter Medical Center in Americus. A motorcade will begin in just a few hours there, leading to the first ceremony to remember the life of former First Lady Rosalyn Carter.
11 Alive will have team coverage for you beginning just after 10 this morning. Christy Diaz will be live in Americus with that preview.
Good morning. Yes, that wreath-laying ceremony will begin at 11 o'clock this morning, right here on the campus of Georgia Southwestern, which is Mrs. Carter's alma mater. They will place 2 wreaths right at a bronze statue that sits in front of a building that bears her name. You'll be able to see the statue a little better as daylight arrives. 2 buildings here on campus are named after Mrs. Carter. The first one you're looking at now is a nursing building, and the building behind this one is the Rosalyn Carter Institute for Caregivers, which Mrs. Carter founded. Now, 2 people will lay wreaths this morning, the president of the university and Dr. Jennifer Olson, who is the CEO of the Rosalyn Carter Institute for Caregivers. Now, this morning we have watched as they have removed or lowered the flags to half-staff to honor the former First Lady. This ceremony is open to the public, but you must be in place an hour before the 11 a.m. start. We will be here live to bring it to you guys. Back to you.
Christy, thank you. It is an honor to witness this life and legacy the former First Lady leaves behind. We will continue to follow this coverage also on 11alive.com as that service begins. Thank you.
Time now is 6:49. In just a few hours, the YSL trial involving Atlanta rapper Young Thug will get underway. Ariana Manise is joining us live with more on what we can expect as this trial finally starts. Ariana.
Cheryl, today is the first day of the trial against rapper Young Thug. It's been more than a year and a half since the rapper was arrested and hit with RICO charges. Young Thug, whose real name is Jeffrey Williams, he is accused of running a criminal street gang, Young Slime Life, which prosecutors say is associated with the National Blood Gang. Now, he has pleaded not guilty and argues that YSL is nothing more than a record label. Now, he is facing 8 charges, including racketeering, conspiracy, and 2 gang-related charges. 5 other defendants will be tried alongside the rapper. Now, when the indictment first came down, 14 of 27 people, they were listed to be tried alongside the rapper, but as months went on, we saw either defendants take plea deals or they were separated to be tried later on. Now, the biggest reason for this long delay is jury selection. It took nearly 10 months to seat a jury. It started back in January. Now, the final makeup will be 9 women and 3 men. Back to you.
Ariana, thank you. Continuing your 11 minutes in DeKalb County, we are staying on top of a deadly shooting that happened at a gas station in Decatur. 3 people were shot. It went down at this Texaco and Circle K off Candler Road in Kelly Lake just before 3:30 Sunday afternoon. One of the victims, 41-year-old Antoine Lewis, died. DeKalb police say the other victims included a man and woman in their 20s. Police say they went to the hospital on their own. They say it started with 2 groups getting into a fight in the parking lot, and that led to the shooting. Police say no one has been arrested here in this case. And that was a look at your Monday morning top headlines.
All right, chilly start to the morning here, Chesley.
Absolutely. You can see how the sky is starting to lighten up a little bit there, and we don't see much in the way of any clouds. The clouds are starting to clear out in some spots, so that means we'll get plenty of sunshine around the forecast area, but don't let that fool you. We're not going to warm up all that much today, even though our temperatures are down. We're down into the 40s, even some 30s out there. 36 in Blairsville, 39 in Canton, 37 degrees over toward Carrollton. Got low 40s everywhere else. I think those temperatures will continue to drop this morning, and then they'll begin to rise back up a little bit as we head into the afternoon, but not going up all that much. Plus, with the winds that we have out there, now these are actual gusts. The gusts will be with us in the 20-mile-per-hour range as we head through the afternoon. This is going to be off and on. It's going to make it feel a lot cooler on the outside, right on through the rest of the day as well. Right now, this is the way it feels when you expose skin. You saw a lot of 40s out there. It feels like the 30s. Feels like 32 degrees right now in Canton. Feels like 31 in Blairsville, 33 over toward Carrollton. That is your feel-like temperature or your wind chill. You're looking at 34 degrees right now in Peachtree City. So a cold start, cold enough for you to wear that heavy jacket or at least a light coat, folks, and then you'll have to keep it on pretty much all day long. Despite the fact that high pressure is building into our forecast area, we're going to have some very cold mornings and cool afternoons over the next couple of days until we start to warm it up later on this week. But our rain chance will start to go up as well. We got the dry air in place right now. It's indicated by this purple and that dark blue that you see there. It sticks around for not only today, but tomorrow as well. We'll do it again on Wednesday. Thursday looking great as well. Once we get to Thursday, though, we'll turn our attention back off to the west. Notice the moisture that will be building in. It will make its way over toward us by Friday. So you see the clouds increase, and we'll start to see our rain chance start to go up along with that temperature as it begins to rise as well. Forecast track model plays it out beautifully for us. Clouds that are around this morning get out of the way by the afternoon. We'll see more clouds after the sun sets today try to move into the area. They'll be thin enough over us that I don't think they'll have a problem for us. You see the thicker clouds down to the southern portion of the state. No rain either way coming out of those clouds. They'll get out of the way quickly by Tuesday mid-morning into early afternoon. We'll have the sunshine back in place, and we'll hold on to it as we head into Wednesday as well under mostly sunny skies. Temperatures will be into the 50s. We'll finally hit those 60s by the time we get to Friday, which is my pick for the week. A 33-degree start. We'll hit 60 for the afternoon high, so that'll feel better. We'll give it a 10 on the wazometer, staying in those 60s as we head through the weekend. But you also notice the rain chance increasing. 30% chance on Friday, our Canthon day, and then a 40% chance both Saturday and Sunday.
Continue your 11 minutes of nonstop news with a mission to help people impacted by the devastating apartment fires recently. Tomorrow, the United Cajun Navy will be donating a semi-truck full of winter coats and a lot of other supplies. Hundreds of people who lived in the reserve at La Vista Walk Apartments and the Atlantic Brookhaven lost most, if not all, of their belongings during the fires before Thanksgiving. Volunteers with the group Hatching Hope will be handing out donations at noon across from the reserve at La Vista Walk Apartments. Then they'll be at the M Apartment Complex on West Peachtree Street. In Clayton County, the animal shelter is asking for your help. It is overcrowded and it needs to find homes for a lot of animals by Thursday. You can find more details about the dogs up for adoption right now on the Clayton County Animal Control Facebook page.
A live look now outside Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport. That is a gorgeous shot. We do expect it to be another busy day out there. The Thanksgiving holiday period might be over, but the travel period, that doesn't wrap up until tomorrow. The airport expects about 80,000 people to come through today. Well, just yesterday, there were 30,000 people screened by 9 a.m. You're encouraged to get there early and check online to search parking before you get there. If you are still in town and you plan to drive home, here is a look at your current gas prices. The average price per gallon, $2.79. That is nearly 50 cents lower than the national average. We'll take it. Right now, Georgia's gas tax is suspended through Wednesday. All right, it's going down. It is officially SEC Championship Week. The top-ranked UGA Bulldogs will take on Alabama at the Benz this Saturday. The two-time defending national champs have never beaten Alabama in an SEC title game. The Dogs' last loss came from Alabama in 2021 in that SEC title game. A game Georgia was favored to win, but they didn't pull it off. This weekend, UGA is a 4.5-point favorite. A win all but assures them a spot in the college football playoff. Go Dogs! That was for Jerry and J-Bell. Chesley.
Got some dogs playing in Philadelphia, too. It's all good. It's all good. We're looking at, by noon today, temperatures right around 45 degrees. We'll have the sunshine in abundance, but those northwest winds will make it feel a little cooler out there. So grab your heavy jacket or a light coat. You're going to need that. Near 50 for your afternoon high temperature, so we won't see the temperature heat up all that much, despite the fact that we'll have mostly sunny skies. By 6 o'clock, down to 44 degrees. On our way down to the 30s for overnight lows. It's going to be a cold start for your Tuesday. May start off with a few high thin clouds. 52 degrees will be the high temperature. We'll get up to 55 on Wednesday, 60 by Thursday, and then the rain chance comes by the end of the week.
The first annual holiday Canthon.
All right, we love this tradition. We work together to stock the Salvation Army's 13 pantries all across Metro Atlanta. We're looking for unopened canned foods, non-perishable food items. Don't bring glass jars. If they break, they can ruin other items in the bin. But anything you have, we'll unload from your car, and we will all be out there to do it.
I just want to say, producers, for the rest of the week, don't have me say 41st. It's just not coming out right.
Lots of years. We know what she means.
Oh, we absolutely do.
Have a great day, everybody.
Good day.
40 plus 1.